Subaru sleeping with Carson. Safety disclosure is don't do anything that's dangerous. Don't do anything that I've done. Do everything that you want to do the way you want to do it, not the way I did it. Don't get in trouble. Be safe and wear safety protection.
There'll be several sections where I'm talking and several sections where there is complete silence. Don't worry about adjusting your volume. I'll be back to talking shortly. I have a 2018 Premium Crosstrek. It has the option package 14, the power moonroof, eyesight, driver's assist system, and also the popular package number 3.
Okay, the tools you'll need for this is a drill. I prefer, if you're going to have one saw, to have a saber saw, or otherwise known as a jigsaw. You'll need a tape measure, a Sharpie, a pair of scissors. I would get some extra blades for the saber saw. You need a level. I show here a stapler and some staples, but I didn't end up using either of them, so you can scratch those. I have 2 power cords, but depending on how close you are to an outlet, you could get away with just 1 power cord. You can use a battery-powered drill if you'd like. I used one at the very end, but I am using this corded Ryobi. I like Ryobi a lot, but you're welcome to use any brand that you enjoy. All right, here we go. You will also need some sort of elevated table or a very strong, sturdy box. I'm using this old recycling container, which I've cut into multiple times by using the saw. But I would suggest some sort of workbench or sawhorses or something like that. But if you don't have it, you can improvise. Just be safe. Preparing to pick up the supplies. You'll need to lay back the front passenger seat, push it all the way forward, take off the headrest, lay down the seat right behind it, take its headrest off, and then you kind of push the two together. You'll hear a click. You don't have to force it. Take off the cargo cover or the net if you use it, and then lay down the other seat for ample storage space of all the lumber. I would secure the seatbelt over there and make sure to tuck it underneath the seat, which I forgot to do this time. I went after work to pick up all the lumber, and I ended up using my briefcase to kind of cushion the wood in case I came to an abrupt stop, but I completely should have used that RV carpet as shown to the left there and put it up front. That would have been much better. But everything fit. I was really excited about it. As long as you lay down that front passenger seat, it all works. Now let's get to the build. Now I got a long piece of plywood, but I ended up cutting it up for more so the braces, especially the one that leans over the gap between the passenger and the front passenger seat. I did use these little 24, basically 2 feet by 2 feet square sections, which worked out really well. 3 of those added up to exactly 6 feet. So it all worked out. When wrapping it, I wouldn't worry so much about details. It's just like a present. You just wrap it, screw it together, cut out sections to fill the gaps, and have fun. At this point, I'm cutting out small sections of carpet to use to conceal the hinges, and using a stapler and a hammer sometimes to get the staples that are a little more stubborn down into the wood. I designed this platform to fold into 2 sections and go in the cargo area. In order to install this platform, you'll need to lean back the passenger seat and remove the headrest, and then you'll need to move the passenger seat all the way forward and lean the seat all the way forward as well. You'll also be required to remove the cargo cover and lay down all the seats. Installation is pretty much what it looks like. You just load in the hinged section and then work it through on the passenger side and then add in the single section to complete the length. The total length of this platform ended up being 6 feet exactly and 24 inches wide. Plenty of room. If you are shorter than 6 feet, you'll have plenty of room to stretch out. If not, and a little longer like myself, you can use 2 pillows to prop against the reclined seat in the front and should have room